Steve Morgan here for Fishing Monthly Magazines at the 2016 Australian Lure and Fly Expo, and it's been a fantastic event. There's been thousands of people through the door, and the standard of lures in the annual Lure Awards has just gone through the roof, and I'm lucky enough to have caught up here with Ollie Hart from Stingray Lures. And Ollie, you've won a few awards before in the Lure and Fly Show Awards, but this year you've won two. And there are some ridiculously incredible creations you got here. Can you just take us through the two awards you've won? You've won the best ornamental and the most artistic. Take us through this work of art.
Okay, the ornamental lure is a steampunk lure. Thought of a couple of years ago, trying to always do something different, and as far as the finishes and the main emphasis is trying to always create something a little bit different. So the artistic lure, same deal, always trying to do something a little bit different that hasn't been done before. So yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. But
what about now I hear this one works.
Yes,
can you turn it on? Can you turn it on for us now?
Yeah, I can turn it on. I'll just hit it there. So when I end up drawing up the sketches for the design, I had the cogs, but I thought it'd be really cool to actually get the cogs to work as well. So, and I managed to fit a little motor in there and get it all going. So yeah, it just sort of adds to the effect. And it's the first time I've actually done a battery-operated lure.
Yeah. So it's just raising the bar year on year. We've got some fantastic works of art from Stingray Lures. Let's talk to some of the other guys that won some of the awards. We've got Commercial, we've got Cottage Lure of the Year, we've got the Bladed Lures Award. Let's see what those guys won the awards with. So the next category we're looking at is Bladed Lures, and this is Jason Cox from Cottage Lures. Jason, you seem pretty blown away that you won this award last night.
Yeah, I'm really blown away. Like, to be here amongst everybody and then to have your peers vote for it. Yeah, that kicks in the pants.
That's right. It is. It is a peer voted for competition. All of the different lure manufacturers vote, and this one came out on top. It's called the Siamese. Tell me all about it.
My wife said to me, I made a twin spin, and she said, I want you to make one with two heads on it. Turn it upside down. So we did, and it didn't work. So we spent a year playing around with it and moving things and twisting and poking and cutting, and came up with something that doesn't fold up when it hits the water and catches big cod and looks cool. Yeah,
well, it definitely looks cool. Tell me about the fishability of it. It's obviously got the two big hooks there. This is designed for big fish, and the wires and just the overall size and strength of the lure reflect that. What's the biggest fish that's been caught on one of these Siamese so far?
The biggest I've caught is 1.17 metre. I'm not sure if anyone's got bigger, but I know there was 12 fish in the first week of its release caught over a metre.
So there you go.
All around the New England area.
If you want a lure which wins awards and catches big cod, Codex is the guys you need to talk to. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, this is the Cottage Lure of the Year category winner, and Chris Nielsen, you've won several awards as well in the Australian Lure and Fly Expo. This is a dead set work of art. Tell us about it. It's called the Water Dragon.
Yeah, thank you, mate. This is my third entry in the Australian titles, and a clean sweep, which has been really exciting. So each year you've got to try and bring something new. It's getting harder and harder, let me tell you, because there's a lot of talent out there in Australia at the moment. But it's really enjoyable to bring something new and fresh, which I think I've done this year. And it's been like a lot of these guys, it's a labour of love, but we enjoy doing it. And it's nice to turn up over the course of the weekend and exhibit our wares.
Now, tell us a little bit about the specifics of this lure. Like, how many hours does it take you to make, and are they prototypes? Just tell us the story of it.
I think, like a lot of the guys, you don't end up calculating the amount of hours, because it gets lost over the weeks and months and that sort of thing. So a lot of late nights. Not sure how many hours went into it, but you just keep battling it out until you get over the line, mate. So
tell us. Does it swim?
Yes, it does. It fully functions.
Yep.
I'll never produce anything that doesn't function. It's very important to me that if it's a lure, it's got to work. Yeah, so a lot of prototyping, a lot of different bibs went into it. That's the third or fourth bib design just to get it to work and articulate it. So it does swim, even though we won't swim it, obviously, but it does function.
All right, well, that's fantastic. We have got one more man to catch up with, and that's Aaron Young, who won the Commercial Lure of the Year award. Let's see if we can go find the man. Okay, we finally tracked him down because he is on his stand selling the hell out of these lures. This is Aaron Young from Cutterfurra Lures. He won the Best Commercial Lure Award here at the Lure and Fly Expo. And, mate, it came with a pretty good prize. You're going to get to go to AFTA Trade Show next year and show some of your creations to the entire tackle industry. But first, tell us about this. What's he called and what does he do?
Oh, that's just a Joe the Rat surface, made from my little one that I used to make years back. A few of the mates wanted a bigger one and did it before Christmas, and it smashed some fish straight up. So,
that's it. And it's the rage at the moment, all of these big topwater lures for cod. This is obviously what this is aimed at. I don't know too many bass that could probably eat that.
I got the smaller one. There's a smaller version, and I'll probably bring a smaller one out again as well. Yeah.
So this is it's a fully wooden lure, hand carved. Tell us about some of the details. You've got the leather tail there.
The leather tail gives a nice movement in the water, gives it a bit more realistic sort of look. Yeah, and it's working a treat.
So tell me, what's the biggest fish you've heard caught on this one so far?
$1.22 I've seen on that one. Yeah.
Crazy. And you want to buy one of these fellas? What's the approximate retail price? Because this is a commercial lure that you can get in the stops.
$39.95.
$39.95, and you get a lot of fun for $39.95 when they go off.
Yep. Enjoy it.
So I appreciate your time here, mate. This is the most words we've ever got out of Aaron. You're going to have to learn to speak that when you go to the after show next year, because all the retailers will be there wanting to do it. So, mate, you've got a whole year to prepare.
I'll work on it.
Thanks. And look, that's it from us here at the Lure and Fly Expo. Some of the fantastic lures that have won the awards. Great time was had last night by all the award winners. And if you want to get to this show, like them on Facebook, Australian Lure and Fly and Outdoors Expo.